playing around his game and doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, that matchup is tough. I find it tough personally, just because when he's really on his game, it's incredibly difficult to approach as Yoshitora. But, you know, I managed to find my way in, and we're both, I think, a little bit out of practice. I think that was a little bit apparent, but...
we're all cracking out on that KOF 15.
Yeah, for sure. But that's how it is. We got jdjenk against, looks like TakiTonfa, yeah.
So we're going to see, most likely, Charlotte versus Rasetsumaru. TakiTonfa, we saw him get 4th, I believe, in Aroo. And he's no slouch in 5SP.
No doubt.
Either. I'd say as far as like kind of like the older SNK titles, he likes 5SP more than Aroo.
Okay.
So
I'm a man of culture.
Man of culture for
you might object, but in my opinion, this is the game. This is where it's at.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're going into it.
I'm not sure how out of practice Taki is in this game, how much he's been keeping up with it, but he definitely has spent a lot of time with Rasetsumaru, knows this character pretty well, and knows a lot of the setups that this character has access to.
That's right. Big trade in JD's favor.
Ooh.
Oh, shout out to Sugar Bear, by the way, in the chat. If you guys are watching this VOD and you are interested in playing 5SP, Sugar Bear is the guy to contact. He is the one currently carrying the scene on his back. So
absolutely, shout out to Sugar Bear.
Yep. Nice. And yeah, this is looking all but over for for Taki. The fightcade habits coming into play. You see them mashing start a lot.
Yeah, to get to advance to the next round. Sugar Bear actually says that Tonfa has been entering every tournament bi-weekly. So despite losing that first round, I think it's safe to say that Tonfa is quite fresh in this game. We'll see if he can turn this around. So far, he is down a game.
Nice. That was a really good exchange in Taki's favor. Now this is, again, Charlotte has the life lead. And JD is probably one of the lamest players in the bracket currently. He's just totally content to sit there and let you run into his down Bs and such.
And if you're new to fighting games, the term lame here is not a put down. It is to describe someone who basically plays very defensively, very reactively to an opponent's offense, their attempts to approach. Lame is in fact a good thing.
Some might argue that, but yes, I agree.
East Coast players, we love our lame play.
Absolutely. And now this is looking pretty rough. I feel like Taki needs to use that. Yeah, okay. Uses the Rage Explosion to pause the timer. Has a second chance. Nice. Catches the
kill.
duck. Oh, not in time.
They are both shocked as well as I am.
Wow. Okay. So that exchange, what happened? It happened pretty quickly, but JD actually did a duck because he was reading a throw, right? Because a throw would have been enough to kill there. So that wasn't a bad decision, but Taki actually just let it rip, did the weapon flipping technique and caught the duck. But obviously the animation had to play out before the damage kicked in, so that's why the timer ran out on him. Very unfortunate.
Oh man, there's one of those little nuances that get to the game that will get you.
That's what I love, the short round timer in this game. I think it makes so many crazy situations like that happen. It's great.
Absolutely.
Nice.
There we go. Now he gets the WFT. Disarm Charlotte.
Yeah, disarm Charlotte is not very strong. Okay,
No,
manages to
not
pick
at
it
all.
up. I feel like Taki lands a lot of WFTs, right? He landed a bunch on me earlier in the bracket, but I don't think he defends the weapon as well, as effectively as he can, you know? And I feel like that's going to hurt him.
Yeah, especially against Charlotte. You want to get her disarmed, keep her disarmed.
Yeah, and a character like Rasetsu, who's constantly able to land those WFTs, that's definitely a skill, I think, to hone. Nice air-to-air.
Ooh.
All right. Big damage off the
follow-up.
pursuit. Wow, mistimes the meaty. Nice. DP.
Oh, swings for the fences and whiffs. Activates the Rage Explosion.
Great whiff punish there with the bayonet thrust.
Okay, gets the shoulder.
Could have gotten WFT, but maybe didn't believe in it. Tried for it that time, but no dice. This is looking pretty bad.
Okay.
I like that. he stayed on the ground for a long time, so that, as long as possible, really. Okay, nice throw.
Burn down that rage time, the rage meter.
Yes, sir. But yeah, JD taking it pretty convincingly over Taki.
Good stuff.
Moving on in the bracket, and now I think coming up next, we're probably going to have AO, it's Dave against Sleepy Ben.
Okay. Sleepy Ben, somewhat of a he's been playing effectively since pandemic started, but so 2 years, but with as long as this game has been around and as with dedicated as some of the players are to this game, 2 years is still very much beginner numbers.
I suppose, yeah. I feel like anybody that knows fighting